Hare Krishna. So Adi Dev, in case my class link goes away, we have to continue the class. You ready?
I'll try, Prabhuji.
Differentiation. So today's topic is differentiation. Okay. Oh, why this has not come? किधर गया? Jai Radha Madhova Bihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Mrijanarajanjana Yashodanandana Mrijanarajanjana Yamunatira Vanachari Radha Madhova Kunjamihari Jayo Radha Madhova Kunjamihari Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskritya Naranchaiva Narottamam Devim Sarasatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudhire Nashta Prayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttamashloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. So Srimad Bhagavatam Okay. 4, 6, 46. न वै सतां त्वचरणा अर्पितात्मानाम् न वै सतां त्वच्चरणार्पितात्मनाम् भूतेषु सर्वेषु अविपश्यतां तव भूतानि चात्मनि अपृथक् दिदीक्षताम् प्रायेण रसो अविभेद यथा पशु अविभवेद यथा पशु न वै सतां चरणार्पितात्मनाम् न वै सतां त्वच्चरणार्पितात्मनाम् भूतेषु सर्वेषु अविपश्यतां तव भूतानि चात्मनि अपृथक् दिदीक्षताम् प्रायेण रोषो अभिभवेद् यथा पशु न वै सतां तच्चरणार्पितात्मनाम् भूतेषु सर्वेषु अविपश्यतां तव भूतानि चात्मनि अपृथक् दिदीक्षताम् प्रायेण रोषो अभिभवेद् यथा पशु भूतानि चात्मनि अपृथक् na not why but satam of the devotees tvat charana arpita atmanam of those who are completely surrendered at your lotus foot bhuteshu among living entities sarveshu all varieties avipashyatam perfectly seeing tava your bhutani living entities cha and Atmani, in the Supreme, Apritak, differentiate, non-different, Didikshata, those who see like that, Prayena, almost always, Roshaha, anger, Abhibhave, takes place, Yata, exactly like Pashum, animals. My dear Lord, the devotees are fully dedicated their lives unto your lotus feet. Certainly observe your presence as Paramatma in each and every being, and as such, they do not differentiate between one living being and another. Such persons treat all living entities equally. They never become overwhelmed by anger like animals who can see nothing without differentiation. My dear Lord, devotees have fully dedicated their lives unto your lotus feet. Certainly observe your presence as Paramatma in each and every being, and as such, they do not differentiate between one living being and another. Such persons treat all living entities equally. They never become overwhelmed by anger like animals who can see nothing without differentiation. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, Danvat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Supriti Mataji, unmute yourself.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Purport by Vivande, Sesi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, Prabhupada ki jai. When the Supreme Personality of Godhead becomes angry or kills a demon, materially this may appear unfavorable, but spiritually it is a blissful blessing upon him. Therefore, pure devotees do not make any distinction between the Lord's anger and his blessings. They see both with reference to the Lord's behavior with others and themselves. A devotee does not find fault with the behavior of the Lord in any circumstances. Hare Krishna Prabhupada.
Persons who observe everything with differentiation or simply attached to the fruitive activities, who are mean-minded or always pained to see the flourishing condition of others, and who thus give distress to them by uttering harsh and piercing words, have already been killed by providence. Thus there is no need for them to be killed again by an exalted personality like you.
Purport. Persons who are materialistic and always engaged in fruitive activities for material profit cannot endure seeing the flourishing life of others. Except for a few persons in Krishna consciousness, the entire world is full of such envious persons who are perpetually full of anxieties because they are attached to the material body and are without self-realization. Since their hearts are always filled with anxiety, it is understood that they have already been killed by providence. Thus, Lord Shiva, as a self-realized Vaishnava, was advised not to kill Daksha. A Vaishnava is described as Paradukha Dukhi, because although he is never distressed in any condition of life, he is distressed to see others in a distressed condition. Vaishnavas therefore should not try to kill by any action of the body or mind, but should try to revive Krishna consciousness of others out of compassion for them. The Krishna conscious movement has been started to deliver the envious persons of the world from the clutches of Maya, and even though devotees are sometimes put into trouble, they push on the Krishna conscious movement in all tolerance. Lord Chaitanya advises, Trunadapi Sunichena Tarorapi Sahishnuna Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadaharihi. One can chant the holy name of a Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking himself lower than the straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than the tree, devoid of all senses of false prestige and ready to offer all respects to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. Shikshashtaka 3. Vaishnavas should follow the examples of such Vaishnavas as Haridasa Thakura, Nityananda Prabhu, and also Lord Jesus Christ. There is no need to kill anyone who has already been killed. But it should be noted herewith that a Vaishnava should not tolerate the blaspheming of Vishnu or Vaishnavas, although he should tolerate personal insults to himself. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Pashat Deshatarine Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Pratak Diya Karma Dishodurashayaha Parodayenarpita Hridarujo Anisham Paranduruktair Vitudhanti Arun Tudas Tan Amavadhi Deva Vadhan Bhavat Vidaha. Persons who observe everything with differentiation, who are simply attached to fruitive activities, who are mean-minded, who are always pained to see the flourishing condition of others, who thus give distress to them by uttering harsh and piercing words, have already been killed by providence. Thus, there is no need for them to be killed again by an exalted personality like you. Hare Krishna. So I hope audio is fine. Thank you. So today the topic is differentiation. Srila Prabhupada says very beautifully, okay, now let me just first start with the shloka, then we keep developing. See, the shloka is meditating on the people differentiating. We differentiate. Yeah, Srila Prabhupada says that man is a rational animal. If we lose our differentiation, what is good for us, what is bad for us, we can differentiate here. Differentiate means this is good, this is bad. So many aspects of differentiation. Previous shloka says that don't differentiate. Anything good happens, anything bad happens, don't find fault. Means don't differentiate. Everything is good. Whatever happens by Krishna's, it is by Krishna's control. First thing, we don't have vision that whatever is happening, it is happening by Krishna's control. We don't have that vision. And then whatever happens, don't take this was good, this was bad. No. Everything is good. Because Krishna is in total control. In front of me, it's like a 3D movie running. What is running? A 3D movie. And whatever is happening, audio, video, some honor, some insult, some pleasure, some pain, something beautiful, something ugly, don't differentiate. Everything is for your good. This is one level, don't differentiate. The big topic, differentiation. So this the previous shloka says, don't differentiate, because whatever is happening for your good. Whatever situations are being manifest in front of you, all the situations are happening for your good. Sometimes there is pain, sometimes there is pleasure, sometimes there is honor, sometimes there is dishonor, correct? Bodily and mental. Whatever is manifesting in front is happening for my good. Now I should differentiate what I'm going to do in that situation. Situations in front of me are all auspicious, but I differentiate what should I do in that situation. That can be very good, what I do, that may not be very good. But then the next scene comes. Just like we are on website, everybody is on website. We click, then the next page appears. We click, then the next page appears. Now, whatever is coming in front is good for you. But then, had you chosen some better things would have come. So we do have some level of freedom. That is where we should differentiate. We differentiate that God has been kind to me today. Today God is not merciful to me. We differentiate here. No, that is the wrong place to differentiate. Krishna is always merciful. We do not, generally when we start the classes, level 1, lot of energy, at least for me used to be, to people to tell them not to find fault with God, find fault with yourself. Don't differentiate what God did was right or wrong. It is always good. God is always good. Differentiate that was I right or not. Differentiate there. Don't find fault with God, find fault with yourself. This is first point we should understand. Carrying forward from the previous shloka. But it says, in any situation that manifests in front of us, devotee is always happy. Yes. No need to differentiate that. But we need to differentiate whether what step I am taking, whether it is right or wrong. And differentiate also another aspect. Okay, this aspect is understood. That Krishna is always good. Whatever situation manifests in front of us, honor, dishonor. See, Haridas Thakur is being beaten. It's all good. Krishna is so merciful. Actually, it deserves more suffering. This suffering that Krishna has manifested in front of me today is for my purification. Not easy. A doctor informs you, you got some great disease. Ooh. Can you say, Krishna, thank you? You suddenly get a news, some big news. Some far relative has died and left crores of rupees on your name. That is good news. And another news, so suddenly somebody has swallowed your property. Can you take both with the same spirit? Krishna, you are so merciful. You go somewhere, all the people get up, they start clapping, they all pay obeisance to you. Or you go somewhere, my devotee is telling he was going for Tirupati darshan. So you are sitting and chanting attentively all throughout many hours of this. So when he got up for, finally the last place he was, when he got up, he saw something. All the people are paying obeisance to him. They were really wonderstruck. He said, I didn't do anything, Prabhuji, I was just chanting Hare Krishna, I was just attentively chanting. And people, they go compartment to compartment together, they have elaborate darshan. So last, when I got up for darshan, I saw all the people paying obeisance to me. So, very nice. Krishna, you're so merciful to me. But you go some other place and you see all the people are spitting at you, shouting at you. Can you take both the situation with the same level of calmness? Yes, that is what differentiation we have to make. In the sense that I do not deserve any honor. I don't know, ye log pagal ho gaye. And this person is shouting. Actually, he understood what kind of person I am. So, with the same calm mind, you can take both the honor, dishonor. Same way, today you got very healthy, you're feeling very happy, healthy, and suddenly you have acute pain. Can you take both with the same level of equanimity? No. So there is very statement, these kind of things are mentioned in various places. Now let us cross reference and develop more. Okay, something more let us throw. See, we are feeling that actually we don't have envy. Everybody lives in a stage of denial. Very famous saying. An addict always denies his addiction. Yeah? You go to somebody and you say, I'm addicted to smoking. So, no, I can give it up. Now, I told you the famous statement, one so-called star is there. And he was asked by somebody, you smoke every day. I can stop it any day. He was a liar. He's a cheat. It's not easy to come out. He's not even recognizing he's addicted. When you recognize you're addicted, then you will take help. Because addiction cannot be stopped so easily. So similarly, we are addicted to kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. People to some extent start agree, yes, I am lusty. But people don't agree, I am jealous. Both are together, no? The moment I have a slightest desire for material enjoyment, my mind will be colored. And somebody else who has it, I'll be envious. Bhogeshwarya prasakta naam taya abhita chetasam. Vyavasayatmika buddhi samadhavun vidhiyate. Moment there is a slight degree of spirit of enjoyment, that will lead me to be envious, obviously, of somebody who has it. Makes sense? Logical, no? Okay? So introspectively, very difficult to even agree I am lusty, I have strong material desire. We do not agree that I am envious. But if kama is there, then krodha will also be there. If krodha is there, then lobha is also there. All the sister brothers become present together. Suppose somebody is very angry, so looks like he is lusty also. Cannot be said that he is angry but he is not lusty. It's not possible. Not possible, because anger and lust go together. Correct? So all the 6 sisters and brothers actually arise together. None of us agree that I am envious, but we live in a stage of denial. We are envious. We are envious, therefore we are there in the material world. How many times we discuss this? When we could be envious of Krishna, we are envious of everybody. Is it true? Makes sense? So, therefore Prabhupada is saying in the purport, except for a few people in Krishna consciousness, everybody is envious. Be careful. Except for a few people in Krishna consciousness.
We need to change them at like that. How can I say they come just
So, except for a few people in Krishna consciousness, Prabhupada is saying, everybody is envious. How beautiful it is. That means, Srila Prabhupada has very high expectation from us. Prabhupada used to say sometimes, my disciples are all pure devotees. Proper statement. Why? That is his well-wish. As an acharya, that is his well-wish. Yeah, at least in the heart they have this desire. I just want to serve Krishna. At least in the heart. That way we are pure devotees. What do you want to do? I want to go back to Godhead. What do you have? I want to have no desire than desire to serve Krishna. At least we are pure devotees in that at least we have an idea what is a pure devotee. At least we want to be pure devotee. That is the way we are pure devotee. We want to be, that is, our aspiration is to be pure devotee. A pure devotee is a very big thing. And therefore, Prabhupada is saying Masara. Is saying that actually enviousness should be absent from my disciples. Therefore, Prabhupada is saying so sweetly, what is saying? Except for a few people in Krishna consciousness, everybody is a, what a statement to make. Okay? So he's expecting at least us to be free from envy, differentiation. So now if our focus, if all our focus comes to forward to internal, if our focus turns internal, okay, where it goes the focus? Within the heart. Okay? And then we learn that actually in this world, the forms I see in this world, there is no differentiation. Now let us cross-reference Bhagavad Gita. Brahma bhutas prasannatma na shochati na kanshati. That we discuss when we come to the spiritual platform. In the 18th chapter, Krishna summarizes the whole Bhagavad Gita. First he talks about the three modes. And then next he talks about the Brahman platform, in which the differentiation, material differentiation ceases. Brahma bhuta prasannatma. When we have come to the spiritual platform, na shochati, na kanshati. The person doesn't aspire for anything and person doesn't lament for anything. No differentiation. Sama sarveshu bhuteshu. Sama sarveshu. He looks at all the living entities equally. Srila Prabhupada is saying here in the purport, he sees my Lord is present in everybody's heart. Therefore, by body, mind, or words, he does not give pain to any living entity. This is very, very advanced consciousness. Very few people have that. They are so gentle that actually they do not give pain to anybody by gesture, by words, or physically. This is advanced consciousness. Because my Lord is mercifully residing with that living entity, I should not give pain. Krishna, my Lord is there. He'll not be happy, if I give pain to him. Just, can you understand this? It's not easy. Even, see, in this word also, gentleman means gentle. He does not give pain. But devotee has a higher platform not to give pain to any living entity. Why? Because he sees my Lord is present in everybody's heart. Correct? Gentleness is called a good quality, gentleman. But then we see that they are so-called gentlemen and they eat animals, they eat fishes, they are so-called gentlemen, omelette, anda. They do anything. At that time they don't understand the mistake. At that time they do not understand the mistake. Why I am doing like that. Okay, I am equal to everybody. Now we see that people are becoming around the world also, they're developing some more and more. People are becoming, they say, right wing. Means around the world. The same. Why it is, people are becoming more and more. We are Chinese, we want to promote Chinese people, we want to protect Chinese people. We are Indian, we want to protect Indian people. We want to protect Indian people. We are American, we want to promote American people. We are special, We don't want these outsiders to come. So all around the world, people, what they say, the tendency is differentiation. When the Vedas talk about Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, whole earth is my home, they cannot even understand such a concept. People are so more and more narrow-minded. And then they develop some kind of groupism. Then they develop some kind of insecurity because of other people. Around the world, isn't this a phenomenon? Correct? These people have come from this country. They are only causing disturbance to us. They are That led to the what happened in Germany. Differentiation. They are Jews, we are not, we are good, they are not good. They have to be eliminated so that we can live peacefully. And then finally, public did not object. In front of public, actually, the executions used to happen. Cannot believe this. It was not that secretly Hitler was killing people. In public, all the Jews will be lined up, their clothes will be removed, they remove any gold and all they have in their body, and they will be shot dead. Nobody's objected. It was not that there was a protest in Germany against the elimination of Jews. There was so much hatred which has developed in the society. Correct? Differentiation. That is also present. You see, Srila Prabhupada, when he went around the world, he had no hatred for any religion. Had he even the slightest of that, then why will people would have even come to him from other religions, isn't it? He had no differentiation. He is not seeing on the platform of body. He was not seeing them from a platform of religion. He was seeing them as the spirit soul. Sama sarveshu bhuteshu. No differentiation. He was encouraging everybody. When he was doing kirtan and he was chanting, was he thinking he's an American who is sitting, a Christian who is sitting, who is an Indian who is sitting? He had nothing to do with that. He was just chanting the joy of the soul, giving the holy name from the mouth of a pure devotee, but engladdening hearts of the living entities beyond the cultural, religious, national, color, all differentiation. Prabhupada had nothing to do with the differentiation. Sama sarveshu bhuteshu. He was equal to everybody. And as people who are actually hearing the holy name coming from somebody who has no differentiation, they could be lifted to the spiritual platform. And that is the magic Srila Prabhupada produced. People can't even dream that. When we are preaching Krishna consciousness all over the world, we are not telling people Hindu religion is better than your religion. We don't speak all these things. We don't want to get into all this differentiation. We respect all religions. Isn't this the approach of ISKCON? We respect all religions. We request everybody to chant the holy name of the Lord. We say always all religions are good, but we request people to chant the holy name of the God. The holy name of God is revealed in every religion. Chant those names. We are very happy with that. We are very happy with that. We are respectful to all the religious leaders who have, propagated the holy name of God all around. When Srila Prabhupada asked in America, what do you say for Jesus? Prabhupada says, he's my guru. He gave his life to spread the name of God. No differentiation. People can't believe such kind of statement, correct? Even Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada, they said that these leaders are actually empowered people by the Lord, empowered incarnation. They spread the name of God around the world and even giving their life. We should respect, no differentiation. And then, when Prabhupada is like that, then they were also like that. Oh, very nice, that we can listen to him. And they were very happily listening to Srila Prabhupada. When you have an open attitude, the people will also have an open attitude. When you go all, in your narrow attitude, I am special, my country is special, my religion is special, then you cannot be Vishwaguru in that platform, Jagat Guru. You cannot be Jagat Guru. Prabhupada says so many of them do hypocrisy. In India, they differentiate, and America, they say sisters and brothers. In India, they differentiate. They say they are foreigners, they are this religion. But when they go to their country, they say sisters. Prabhupada said, why? At that time, when you say sisters and brothers, you forgot the differentiation. You're always differentiating. Why you're not open? Always you say sisters and brothers. Why you differentiate sometimes and sometimes you don't differentiate? You are not being honest, truthful. Because if suppose I say in front sisters and brothers, and in back I say something else, very soon you'll find out. Correct? Nothing can be hidden, and then everything will be spoiled. So we understand in the spirit we understand actually that we have to come out of material differentiation. This is beautiful, this is ugly. We have to come out of this differentiation. It's very important. Unless we come out of material differentiation, we cannot enter into spiritual differentiation. Shri Radha Govinda ki. See, we are lost in the material varieties. Prabhupada says variety the mother of enjoyment. We are lost in the material varieties, and being lost in the material varieties, we are not able to appreciate spiritual variety. The more and more we are lost in the beauty of this world, then there is a differentiation. This is beautiful, this is not beautiful, this music is good, this music is not very good, this is very taste to it, this is not very taste to it. In every sense, there is a spirit of differentiation. But when this differentiation exists, how will you serve the Lord? Because mind is lost in the material differentiation. To come to the spiritual differentiation, sama sarveshu bhuteshu. When we proper say it, that is equality. Sama sarveshu bhuteshu. Brahma bhuta prasannatma na shochati na kanshati. First thing is that when you come to the spiritual platform, there is neutrality. Neutrality means we are not differentiative between what is painful, what is pleasure. Then comes equality. We see all as same. Correct? Samaha sarveshu bhuteshu. And the final line in Mad Bhakti Labhate Para. What is the final line? Then we achieve pure devotion to Krishna. So to come to the platform of pure devotion to Krishna, we have to come out of differentiation of the middle world, which we need. Okay? So that is the practice. And more we are absorbed in Krishna consciousness, more the varieties of this world become immaterial. They don't bite. There was one brahmachari, and out of some reason he went to America. He was a good friend of mine. So he used to say that when you sell books in America, he used to get disturbed because they're very beautiful and they are not so close dressed like Indians. The shorts will be almost till like underwear. He said it used to disturb my mind seeing that. Then I used to sell books for 1 hour. 1 hour I used to chant. Then because he's not beyond differentiation. Did Prabhupada had any issue then? He doesn't care. Like Haridas Thakur doesn't care. Yeah. So don't you think you want to come to the platform like Haridas Thakur? No differentiation. This prostitute has come. She's very beautiful. She's ugly. This Maya Devi has personally come. She's very beautiful. She's ugly. She's half dressed. Everything is same. So can we come to the platform of no differentiation? That is the proof we are advancing in spiritual life. The more we are advancing in spiritual life, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Mada, Matsarya will disappear. The more we are advancing in spiritual life, we will be able to be indifferent to the material differentiation. The more we are advancing in spiritual life, we will know what is good and what is bad. There we should differentiate. We are differentiating in the wrong place. We have a tendency to find fault with others. First we find fault with God, therefore we are here. And then we find fault with everything. This is not beautiful. That is differentiation. We learn to find fault with everything except our own self. Correct? Don't you do that? When we are eating prasadam, too much salt. Again we are finding fault there. We don't find fault with ourselves. This is prasada. The Lord has taken. Take it. Lord has, whatever it is, this is your arrangement. Lord has taken. Honor it. No, we differentiate. This is not good. We learn. We are so in the situation that we learn to differentiate everything except differentiating that last minute that I passed. Was it properly passed or not passed? That I don't differentiate. Why last minute? Last day was passed. Was it properly passed or not passed? We don't differentiate there. We keep finding fault with everything. We find fault with the Lord. We find fault with this world. This is not beautiful. That is differentiating again, finding fault. We have an idea of beauty actually from the spiritual world. How do you find for? Krishna is unimaginably beautiful. When you see something, you want to compare to the spiritual world. The nose is very big. That's why we look at the mirror. Why is such a big nose? It should have been neat, no, clean. Why? Because the spiritual world, it is like that. So we keep finding fault with everything in the material world. So why not go to the spiritual world? If we are fed up of the material world, go to the spiritual world. Okay? So we learn to change our consciousness. Today, I am finding fault with everything. You're finding fault with God, we're finding fault with the material nature, we're finding fault everywhere, we're finding fault with behavior of people, we're finding fault with the politicians, we're finding fault with everything. That will be there the way it is. Your focus is find fault in yourself. And actually after that, Vishwam Purna Sukhayate. The whole world becomes Vaikuntha. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says in Shishtastaka, Cheto Darapanamarjanam Bahu Mahadavagni Nirvapanam. Darapanamarjanam. You understand that your heart needs to be purified. Cheto Darapanamarjanam Bahu Mahadavagni Nirvapanam. All the material anxieties disappear immediately when you learn to find fault with yourself and practice Krishna consciousness to remove the impurity. Then what happens once the Cheto Dharpada Marjan, when the heart is purified, Vahumahadavagni Nirvapanam, all anxieties disappear. Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam Vidyavadu Jivanam. It looks at that time, Krishna consciousness becomes so soothing. When the heart is in bliss after nice chanting. Some of you have experienced, there are wonderful devotees here. How do you feel? Don't you feel the bliss of Krishna consciousness like a cool moon? You must all be feeling. Yes, people are saying yes, yes, yes. Very nice. You feel like that when you chant very nicely, or read Srila Prabhupada books, or hear some kirtan, or participate in festivals. How do you feel? You feel the bliss of Krishna consciousness. So soothing. Cheto Darapadamaarjanam Baham Adavag Nirvapanam Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam Vidyavadu Jivanam. Okay? Like millions of cool moonshine, the bliss of Krishna consciousness looks like that. Ananda Ambudhi Vardhanam. The happiness of spiritual lives keep increasing. Ananda Ambudhi Vardhanam. Vardhanam. Prabhupada comments on this. The ocean in this world is not expanding. In the sense, it is expanding. Gradually ocean is rising, but more or less it is. You can live still peacefully. It's rising by, 0.001 millimeter every year, not like 10 feet every year. Otherwise, world will destroy. Okay. Ambudhi Vardhanam. But happiness of Krishna consciousness increases every moment. Pratipadam Purna Amrit Asadhanam. Every step we enjoy nectar. So, if we Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtana. Param Vijayate. Ambudhi means ocean. So, Param Vijayate. It says all victory. All victory. So, Shri Krishna Sankirtana, which can pull us out from material differentiation, which can explain to us actually there is only one problem, our impure mind. There is no other problem in the world. And having focused on that, having differentiated what is right or wrong for me, we focus in advancing in Krishna consciousness, impervious to the external differentiation. The more we become spiritually strong, the more we can tolerate heat, cold. I remember once we had gone to Jagannath temple, you all remember? No, not this time, the previous visit. When we went there, we had gone with, it's not even the visit with you all, 3 times before. So at that time, there was a very senior devotee with us. You know, Jananivas Prabhu, Pankajangir Prabhu, they were with us. They were kindly guiding us, yatra. So they were sitting, so somebody came, who was cooking, he had cooked a big feast for us. So then, he asked him, how are you? It's very hot. I don't know which brother, Jananivas Pankajangir, they look similar there to us. He said, sometimes it is hot, sometimes it is cold. It's so small thing. So more you advance in spiritual life, the more the differentiation of climate does not matter. Yeah, it's okay. Because the bliss of Krishna consciousness is constantly pumping happiness within your heart, and therefore external atmosphere, climate, honor, dishonor, all these things become, yeah, you just give it up. Okay? So that is what this shloka is saying. And he's requesting Lord Shiva. What is he requesting Lord Shiva? He's saying, my dear Lord Shiva, Brahma is telling that actually these people are already killed because they are so envious of each other. What? They're already dead by that silly consciousness. Why you want to kill such people? What pleasure is there to kill? Even Prahlad Maharaj says, what is that? Modeta sadhurapi vishika sarpahatya. What is that? Modeta sadhurapi vishika sarpahatya. Even sadhu is saintly person is very happy when people like snakes or scorpions are killed. So he said, these people are like snakes and scorpions. He looked in another way. Now here people are, what is they are anyway dead? What is there to kill them? Therefore, in Kali Yuga, you see that in previous ages, Krishna took up steps to kill the demons. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not do that. Haridas Thakur, being Brahma, could have killed people. He could have killed the people who are trying to cane him. He could have killed. He did not do that. Advaitacharya himself, being Sadashiva, could have killed. Started a Tandav and killed people. He did not do that. In fact, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to kill Jagai Madai, at that time, Nityananda Prabhu implored him, don't do that, not in this incarnation. So the mood overall of the process of Krishna consciousness, the movement begun by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and as guided by Srila Prabhupada, we don't do killing because people are already dead in this age. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also did not kill the people because he knows they are already dead. Inko kya manna, ye to already mare hue. Just imagine, you have to kill somebody just lying on the ground, hardly get up, again collapsing. Isko kya maanna? Ye to waise hi mara hua. So we in the people of Kali Yuga, we think we are very progressing. Why don't you differentiate here also? Progressing. Progressing to hella, that is called progress. If there is progress, means progress of consciousness. Not that the mind is locked into only 4 necessities of life: eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. When a mind is locked in a small cave of these silly desires, where there is progress, it is degradation. It is not progress, it is degradation. It's a deep, be convinced you are living in a degraded civilization. Can't you be convinced? Open the newspaper, see the mentality of people. You still have doubt? Open the newspaper. We are living in a degraded civilization. Yesterday I was just seeing some news and suddenly it came. One girl from Korea was just doing, live. This is the market in India, blah, blah. And suddenly 2 men came and grabbed her from behind. And people are feeling sad. This is a degraded civilization. Degraded. So I differentiate in this way. This is not progressive. And why find fault with others? Find fault with my own self. Can I become a gentleman? Because what is society? Society is some total of people only, no? So I am also one person in that. Can I improve? Very easy to find fault with others and people are commenting. In what way they are better? The society has degraded. We are living not in a progressive civilization. We are doing a degraded civilization, which is degrading more and more. Prana alpayusha sarva kalau asmin yuge janaha manda sumanda matyo manda bhagya paditaha. Prabhupada used to laugh when they used to say this is advancing. What is advancing? Sun is rising from east. Still also now it is rising from east only. What is advancing? He used to laugh. What is advancing? There is no advancement. It's a degraded civilization which doesn't have any idea. More and more people, when they ask people, you belong to religion, more and more people say they don't prescribe to any religion. More and more people are atheists today. It's a degraded civilization. Okay? So find fault in the right place. Okay? And try to improve our own self, trying to hold on to the vibration of the holy name. Take shelter of the holy name. That is the most merciful manifestation of the Lord. Take shelter of Srila Prabhupada books, most merciful manifestation of the Lord. And pray to this holy name and the Vani of Srila Prabhupada to give me shelter. And if you take shelter there, gradually we will rise above all differentiation and come to Krishna consciousness. I was reading Nectar of Devotion. You find so much differentiation. This is Madhurya Rasa, this is Vasalya Rasa. Yeah, this is differentiation. When you come out of the material modes of nature, then you can actually appreciate. So much discussion is given of so many rasas and so many ecstasies. Yeah, this is the world which we'll go to. So many Krishna's behaviors, unlimited Krishna's mercy. There are so much. 64 qualities of Krishna. That is also differentiation. But that is beyond when material differentiation is over. In fact, it is said when the heart is not able to differentiate between boy and a girl, and then you should not hear about, when heart gives up the difference in boy and a girl, then you can actually enjoy Rasa Leela. Otherwise, you will put on the same material feelings there, commit some offenses. So the ecstasies of Krishna consciousness, we're all waiting, but we have to give up the material differentiation. Okay, Hare Krishna. Some thoughts. I hope it was useful. At least useful to me. Hare Krishna everybody.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, thank you very much.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Thank you,
Thank you so much.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavad.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Prabhuji,
Krishna.
Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Pancha kalpatarubhascha kripa sindhubheva cha patitanam
Pranam,
Anant Koti